Right now, someone is nodding along to what you're saying while mentally planning their own response. In the next few minutes, you'll see the psychological games we all play but never admit. After this, conversations, relationships, and social interactions won't look the same. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Every single day, you're performing. Not lying, but choosing which version of yourself to show. Psychologists call this impression management. Studies show people subtly change their behavior multiple times a day depending on context. With authority figures, you become more agreeable. With close friends, your tone and humor shift. On dates, you present a polished version of yourself. The unspoken rule is simple. We all do this, but we pretend we don't. We call it being authentic while constantly adjusting who we are. What matters isn't the performance, it's awareness. People who know they're adapting are mentally healthier than those who deny it. Denial creates stress. Awareness creates control. Think about the last time someone asked, "How are you?" You probably said fine or good. Yet most people are dealing with stress, pressure, or unresolved thoughts. Society runs on shallow questions and shallow answers. Why? Because there's an invisible rule. Casual questions don't invite real honesty. Going deep without permission makes people uncomfortable. So we protect each other with surface-level responses. Every conversation has two layers: what's being said and what's actually happening. Research shows most communication is about positioning, status, similarity, safety, even when it doesn't look like it. Where do you work is really asking about status. Where did you study is checking tribe and background. What do you do for fun is testing similarity. We're constantly sorting people into mental categories, like me, above me, below me, safe, threat, useful, irrelevant. We just disguise it as friendliness. People with high emotional intelligence understand this game. They don't ask different questions. They understand the purpose behind them. They know when to show strength and when to show vulnerability. Social success doesn't come from being the most honest person in the room. It comes from understanding the rules everyone else is following unconsciously. Here's a truth people don't like admitting. You don't choose most of your friends. Proximity does. Most close friendships form because of repeated exposure. Same class, same office, same neighborhood. Not deep compatibility, just closeness. We like to believe friendships are destiny or chemistry. In reality, they're often convenience. The story sounds better than the truth, but this doesn't cheapen relationships. It reveals something powerful. Humans are adaptable. We can form deep bonds with people simply because they're nearby. Connection isn't rare. Opportunity is. People didn't forget how to connect. They lost proximity, remote work, online entertainment delivered food, isolated routines. We interact less casually, and casual interaction matters more than we think. Your brain needs low-stakes social contact. The barista who recognizes you, the coworker you joke with, the neighbor you wave to. Deep relationships don't replace this. They're built on top of it. Without small interactions, even close bonds start to feel heavy. Every favor comes with invisible strings. Psychology calls this reciprocity. When someone does something for you, your brain creates a sense of debt, even if you didn't ask for help. This is why free samples work. Why small favors lead to big requests. Why generosity can feel uncomfortable. The friend who always helps then expects loyalty. The colleague who supports you then asks for backing. The relative who gives gifts then demands compliance. There's no such thing as a free favor. Every kindness creates a silent expectation. Healthy relationships keep this balance loose. Nobody tracks exact scores. The moment someone says, "After everything I've done for you," the relationship has already broken. So what does all this mean? Socially successful people aren't more genuine. They're more aware. They understand. Everyone is performing. Every conversation has hidden rules. Proximity shapes connection. Every interaction involves silent accounting. Awareness gives you a choice. You can play these games selfishly or consciously choose kindness. Because everyone is navigating the same invisible system. Everyone is unsure. Everyone makes mistakes. And maybe the most human thing we can do is understand the rules, then be gentle with the people still learning them.